Yeah, so welcome back to Goated. You know the gist. We're looking at some of the most goated anime and manga characters throughout history. Wasn't really trying to feature two characters back to back from the same series, but saying that, how could I not when the individual is Itachi Uchiha? It would legit be a crime not to. Punishable by Kakashi's 1,000 years of death. And man's not trying to disgrace myself like that. Forget about Nagato's pain, that's real pain. A finger up the butt? Pff, yeah, that could never be me.
My booty is mine, it belongs to me. You cannot take my booty.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He personifies what it means to be goated. My guy was participating in the tuning exam at the age of 10. 10? That's a big flex. Like, bro, you didn't have to flex like that. At 10, please behave yourself. You should be throwing plastic kunais at a wall or something. Going back and watching some of the clips of Naruto reminded me of how Itachi was out here making everyone look average. You're probably thinking, what do you mean, my G, average? We know this guy is great, but there's definitely a few impressive characters throughout the series. And you're not wrong, but none of them had the pedigree of Itachi at such an early age. He was a clear genius. Entering the Umbra at 11, his insight and understanding of the world around him and understanding how things worked, the knowledge he had was far beyond his age. And if he wasn't a ninja, that guy would have definitely been a high-level philosopher or a chef. On top of that, the type of high-level techniques he had mastered at such a young age just showed how well-rounded he was as a character. We've seen many throughout have great strength but lack the mental aptitude to really maximize their abilities. Vice versa, we've seen people whose power do not match their strategic and mental capacity. With Itachi, we have a shinobi that was strategically exceptional and had the power to match, and that's a rare combination. His natural greatness coupled with hard work and diligence is the reason he deserves to be in this elite group. But saying that, I do think some of his thinking was a bit flawed, and with his knowledge he should have seen the corruption in the Leaf Village and the blatant oppression of his people. It's also very clear that the higher ups were very lax in their approach to establishing real peace or methods of moving forward. On top of that, you had youths like Donzo doing the absolute most. Legit, man was out here trying to steal Mandem's eyes for fun. That guy needed a new hobby. Man was defo bored. And I understand that because I've been there. Man was at work once and I was like, I'm hella bored. Let me just take this customer's eyes.
Boy, if you don't...
The only thing I could say is maybe he did understand all this, but realised that it could not be fixed. And the only way was in fact to cut out the biggest issue out of the picture, which obviously led to the Uchiha clan massacre. Uchiha lives matter. Who said that? But even when he did do this, I would still say it increased his GOAT status, at least for me, in a dark kind of twisted way. Like, hear me out. Instead of doing the logical thing, i.e. helping out his own people overthrow the powers that be who were semi-oppressing them and not allowing them to gain any type of influence, man decided it would be better to put the village ahead of his personal wants and goals for his people, or maybe the village's personal wants and goals aligned with his wants and goals. But me personally, I wouldn't have done what he did. But then again, I'm not a goat. Well, at least not yet. But I can't sleep on another man's conviction, even if I do find the thought process a tad odd. At the end of the day, he put the village on his back, sacrificing his family, his friends. He probably killed his girl, to be honest, just for the Leaf to show him no love and to become one of the most wanted and hated people. They even made his beloved younger brother hate him for the majority of his life. It's sad because this guy has done so much more and sacrificed so much for the village than a number of Hokage who are worshipped. I'm clocking it now. I low-key don't like the Leaf. Like, I low-key have a lot of hate for the Leaf. I don't know where it came from, but I feel it in my heart. I have a lot of energy for them. Like, if a couple of the Hokage I would slump them. I would give them 1-2 bang bang in the face, 1-2 slump bang, you know. All for the mistreatment of my guy Itachi. He deserves a statue. Plus, At least one of the buildings should be named after him. Actually, scrap that. He needs a whole national holiday in the Leaf Village. A day where everybody's name becomes Itachi in remembrance of his greatness. Devoting time to pray and walk the same route he took when he had to kill his clan. That's the minimum. That's the lowest bar that they need to fulfill. And that's what the GOAT, he deserves that. He's the GOAT. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of GOATed. Drop in the comment section if you agree with my thoughts. Itachi is definitely the GOAT and he deserves way better. Plus, was the Hidden Leaf hella corrupt? Because I definitely feel they were. Also, comment who you'd like to see next on the Mount Rushmore of GOATs. Yeah, that's about it for this episode. Drop a like on the vid and sub please. We're out here trying to improve the content. Hopefully you guys enjoy listening and watching our vids. More to come basically. Just stay tuned. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace.